Let's talk to Eorzea. Well, I think that goes without saying, but we're not going to trust just like that, right? Any way you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere, proclaiming herself a queen, is suspicious. Well, Eorzea, you're not wrong there, because I still don't trust the band, and I'm pretty sure she's still keeping something from us, whatever it is. And the next quest is a royal welcome. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. Yeah, we need more information about our surroundings. So let's head to the place of the outskirts and see what we can learn. Perhaps we can learn about Sopen as well. Okay, so let's hop on our fanboy bike and see where she leads us to. Hopefully not into a trap, right? Hopefully. Then again, she is supposedly the queen of this area, so most likely she's leading us into a trap. Oh, what are those things in the distance? Are they supposed to be some kind of sprinkler system for the vegetations? I trust you have a familiar farming facilities in Tural, right? They're completely different from yours, I know. I got no idea what all those machines do. Well, settling on this approach after some trial and error, the Tural have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. Thankfully, we use the electro that allow us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electro, it's a material used for a myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time perhaps. If you will follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Yeah, we're close to the outskirts of the city, and boy, it looks so modern compared to the old rundown buildings we came across so far. Also, once we enter the colony, I really hope we can find some of the remnants of the people that used to live in Ereva's village, because I'm pretty certain some of them might need some medical attention, because like what, 3 years outside could be like 20 years inside here in the dome. But hold on a sec, I almost forgot about Namika as well, because she came here prior to us, so most likely she'll be in her 60s or 80s at this point. Like, jeez, how time flies. Anywho, let's talk to Sopen. Wait a minute, that soundtrack sounds familiar! Of course it has to be something from Fantasy IX, since you know, this whole place is themed after Alexandria of all things. So wait, if that's the case, will we be able to see Steiner and Beatrick as well? Ooh, I hope we do. Although, that thing in the distance doesn't resemble anything from Alexandria per se, so I'm guessing it's something else entirely, like probably a way to store all the energy they've been harvesting outside. Wait a minute, those devices are on their head! Is that exactly the same one that was used on Zoja when he was fighting his father? So why would a normal citizen have this kind of device in the first place? Unless there's another function that we don't know about at the moment. In a way, it kinda does. To a certain degree. Yes, of course you, Damity, because you're the same person that goes around the city and asking every people around how they're doing. Well, it's only natural for a ruler to love her people, but the question is for you, Sopen. Do you truly love your people without any single malice in your heart?
こと。彼女、ここで慕われているのは間違いなさそうね。
I don't know about that. Everything still seems sus to me.
スフェーン様、いらしてたんですね。こちらの方々は？
トライオラの武王ウクラマトとその仲間の皆さん。障壁の外から来た人たちだよ。私の大事なお客様だから怖がらなくて大丈夫。
なんと外とつながったという噂
Yeah, no
は
kidding,
本当だ
because
っ
it's been
たん
only
です
30
ね。
years inside the dome, while outside it's been like, what, a day and a
と
half?
いうことはやはり
Thanks, I guess, of being called young.
申し遅れました。私はこのアウトスカーツのまとめ役ペポーネと言います。
Pepone, leader of some sorts. Okay. But, wait a minute.
オタク、もしかしてヤースラニ荒野のトナワータ族か？
ええ、もしかしてあなたはテッシャパニ出身のシャトラ族ですか？
ああ、そうだ。オタク、カフキワという人物を知らないか？
カフキワさん？
Yeah, Kakia. Ever heard of her name?
残念ですが聞き覚えがありませんね。
Don't you worry, Eorzea. We'll find her somehow.
そうか。カフキワは俺のお袋なんだ。ヤースラニの住人が生きていると分かっただけでも朗報と言えるが。
I'm pretty sure she's still alive somewhere in the city, right? Right? Right?
え、君カフキワさんの息子だったの？
Wait, Sapen. You know about Eorzea's mother?
言われてみれば似てるかも。
お袋を知ってるのか？
Do you truly know about Eorzea's mother, Sapen?
まあそうだね。
教えてくれ。あいつは今どこにいる？
ごめん、ちょっとここじゃ言えないかな。後で必ず教えてあげるから少しだけ待っててくれる？
ペポーネ、教えてくれ。あの日ドームが出現した時、サカトラルで何が起こったのか。
ドーム、障壁が出現した日ですか。そうですね、確か数日前に起きた大地震で壊れた棚を修理していたんです。そのうちにまた揺れたと思ったら辺り一面が光に包まれて、気づいたら全てが混ざっていたような。おぼろげな記憶で申し訳ありません。
無理もないよ。30年も前のことだもん。
Wait a minute. It's been 30 years inside his dome already? If that is the case, if Namika's in her 60s, she could be in her 90s at this point. 7 hells!
どういうことだよ。30年前って。
No, Lamity, it's not 30 years in the past, it's 30 years into the future.
どうもこうも本当のことだよ。私たちは間違いなく転移から30年間生きてきた。君たちの時間とずれてる理由は私にもわからなくて、つい最近ゾラージャ王がヴァンガードを完成させたけど、それまで障壁の外には出られなかったし。
Wait a minute, if that is true, then...
とっくに死んだと思っていたお前をこの手で討ち取る機会を得ようとは
Oh, yeah, right, now I remember, because Zorja thought his father was dead after all this time, because he'd been 30 years inside the dome.
30年。だからゾラージャは親父がもう死んだものと。
第一世界と原初世界でも時間の流れにズレはあった。次元の狭間っていう不確定な時空を挟むからだ。それと同じくこのドーム内でも時間の流れ方が外とは異なっていたのかもしれない。
Yeah, that's true. Time does fly faster inside the dome, but if that's the case, we cannot stay here for even a single minute because, you know, a second or even an hour could be like days or weeks in the outside world. Meaning this place is another reflection. Do you suppose it's time passing faster in here? Meaning this place is another reflection altogether, right, Graha?
まだ断定はできないが、俺もその線を疑ってる。そうだとすると、ゾラージャが基地を作り、原初世界と物理的につながったことで、時間の流れもそちら側に同期したってところか。
And which explain the time difference of the two places.
いずれにせよ、もっと情報が欲しいところね。
Yeah, it's true. We need all the information that we get about the area.
ねえ、スフェン。少しこの街を探索したり、話を聞いてきたりしてもいいかしら。
So, Suspend, would it be alright if we look around and speak with all the town people?
もちろん、好きに見てきていいよ。
Oh, okay. So at least she gave us her permission.
ありがとう。じゃあ、しばらく自由に行動させてもらうわね。
Well, with that settled, looks like we'll be doing some investigation in the city, and I'm positive I'll be teaming up with Eorzea and Lamity.
俺も顔見知りがいないか探してくる。
Well, Eorzea, I hope you find someone familiar in this city. Someone they can actually recognize.
私らも行こう。正直何が何だかわからねえけどよ。ゾラージャと戦う前にこの国について知っておきたい。
Don't you worry, Lamity. If you don't understand, you can always ask me.
そういうことでしたら、この町のなりわいを見学なさってみてはいかがですか。ここではトナワータ族の農法にアレクサンドリアのエレクトロープ技術を合わせ、革新的な農業を実践していましてね。
私も一緒に行く。
スフェーン様、何もあなた様まで。
大丈夫大丈夫。仕事の邪魔はしないからね。
やれやれ、いつものこととはいえ、くれぐれも気をつけてくださいよ。
はーい。じゃあ決まりね。二人とも私が案内するからついてきて。
まだあいつを完全に信用したわけじゃねえけど、少なくとも民を大切にしてるってことは間違いなさそうだな。
Yeah, we can't be trusted just yet, and her affection for her people seems very genuine, but to me, I don't know, it just seems to be too good to be true at this point in time, if you ask me. Alright, so where is that Aetheryte? Oh, it's right over here. Okay, let's attune to this. Okay, now let's meet up with Saben. And I'm back. I had to do something off screen for a second there. Electrotrope has done much to improve our efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced anything of yet. The people wanted to preserve their old ways of life, and we didn't want to force ours upon them. You went such great lengths so that our cultures can coexist? even going so far to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication is thankfully not an issue, for the Tural tongue is surprisingly familiar to the Alexandrians. Of course, there are words or phrases for which we are no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Well, granted, it has been 30 years, so during that time span, she could easily learn our tongue. Though, mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Tural will learn a great deal for one another. And I am sure there will be much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Our role welcome is done, and the next quest is A Day in the Life. Rather than bore you with a lengthy explanation, let's head back to the farm we passed earlier. Yip Halo it is called. You speak with the farmers when we arrive. Well, looks like we're going to a farm. I guess we're off to Yip Halo. Indeed we are, and see what kind of wildlife is there in the farm. And since we're going to a farm and all, would we be able to find the exact same native species here in Tural, or a variant here in Heritage Found? That's a very good question, because a regular monster in Tural won't be able to survive here in Heritage Found with all the lightning strikes running amok. And I'm assuming this is the farm they're supposed to be going to. They only have a buffalo at first, so maybe the other animals are somewhere else. Allow me to introduce to you Eorzea, one of the most experienced farmhands of all Alexandria. She is well versed in a myriad of farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what allowed this place to flourish. Greetsapen, to what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invite them to see how crops are grown. I do hope that that's alright. So the rumors of visitors from the outside world were true. What manner of host would it be to deny them to look around? I gather your majesty is also attending to check on things here as well? Well, what can you say? I'm curious about all things. You know me too well, Eorzea. I thought that you seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps prepare them for a few questions. Though, I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. To it appear, we have her permission, so please, walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go ahead, I'll keep Sapan company. Are you sure about that, Calamity? Don't misunderstand, I'm not suspicious type, but given our position, it will make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? Ah, fair point, but sure to be not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wuk Lamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Sure thing, Sapan. Once I finish talking with all the farmhands here in the farm, I'll meet up with you and Lamity later. Okay, so we need to talk to the farmhands first, so let's open my map, and there's one right across there, so let's ride my bike. Should be right around here. Yep, there he is, I see him. Elias. Light level appears to be fine. As for the power source... You wish to know about my job? I tend the fields, mostly. Watching the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understand how to best carry out my duties. I also manage the lambs we use on the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code. But should the air start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are ensure a rich harvest makes for constant work. But honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much about anything about farming. Every day it's an opportunity to learn and grow. Well, at least you're happy in the farm, so I guess that's alright. Now let's move on to the next one. Right over here. Henrik. is his name. Oh, a familiar face. I gather this is your first time on site then. You got that right. It's my first time here in the farm. Well, this is a storehouse, or rather a entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which is also making it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We even got a few bred down there for our emergencies. My parents often complain about how the accenting technology and electro complicates our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvest crops. They're taking up to the tower for processing, and from there they find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'm not denying, but I take every great satisfaction in what we do. Well, at least he takes pride in what he does here in the farm at least. Alright, so let's talk to one more person. Keep Helwe. Oh, they're saying that you and yours are the visitors from beyond the barrier? That's true, right? That we are. We are visitors from beyond the barrier. So it is! Which means we connected to the outside world again. Not that I have any desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with the life here in Alexandria. Are you though? Are you quite content with your life here in Alexandria? But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of the livestock. Here in Yoplait Halo, we produce only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animal is an absolute joy, but have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they have to be shipped off, but job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Alright, so we talk all the farmhands at the farm. Let's head back and join up with Lamity and Sapen. So, after talking with all the farmhands, they all seem to be very happy here. Although I'm not sure if they're truly happy to live here in Alexandria. Alright, so Sapen should be right around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would be hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you have your field speaking with all the farmhands. Then let us return to Mahua. Thank you for all your hard work. My pleasure, my queen. Alright, so let's head back to the sea. Thank you guys for watching this recording session on Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, main MSQ for 7.0 and onwards. If you have any comments, you can put them down below the video as well. And if you like this video, please click the like button, it is very much appreciated. And if you're curious about future content, you can check out my YouTube channel. And if you like the content that's been uploaded there, you can probably subscribe. If not, that is alright. But if you're going to, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified for future videos in the near future. And as always, I have 3 projects which are continuing on my channel, which are Fantasy XIV Raid, Trial, MSQ, Rockets, Dropkits, Minions, Mounts, or anything related to Fantasy XIV. Secondly will be my 2 gachas, which are Quake Grand or NA and Honkai Sorrow. And for both of them will be the Lost Belt missions, the trail-based continuance, the companion quests, and of course the future banners that will be coming for my 2 gachas respectively. And lastly, to say the least, Persona 5. And with that, this has been Raven Sleep 45. Take care, stay safe, and have a pleasant Final Fantasy XIV day.